There's one thing I can say about the Democratic Party and all iterations and all of its manifestations, from the media front to the wholly owned subsidiaries to the TV programs to everything from CNN to The View to MSNBC to whatever. And every politician, representative, congressman, senator, from top to bottom, they never turn on their own. They never say anything about Joe Biden, his senescence, Hunter Biden, health, Afghanistan, the border, certainly not the border, inflation, gas prices, energy, food costs. Shall I go on? Never. Do you ever know of any instance where anybody has ever said so much as a crossword, a less than glowing word towards President Biden? Hunter? Nothing? Nothing? The gaffes, the spills, the errors, confusion that has been cited over sons who have died either in Iraq or here, or nothing. Nothing. No mistakes ever. I will also go and mention Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Paul Pelosi, Nancy in Taiwan. Nothing. Nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's Reagan. It's the 11th commandment. They never say anything. They may think it. They may strategize. They may go behind closed doors. Republicans, it's a different story. When you are delivering, we love you. We love you. And even then we have divisions. I say we. I'm not a Republican, but they. You had this contingent. You had the never Trumpers. You had the then you had the MAGA contingents. And even then you had the folks who came along and they said, well, I'm a Republican. I'm more of a Moynihan Republican, or some Lowell Weicker. There's always some description of what kind of Republican. Teddy Roosevelt Republican, log cabin Republican. There's always a hyphenation. Not for Democrats. It's Democrat. Republicans call them woke, liberal, and radical left. They don't. No. It's Democrat. They're one. They're like murmurations of starlings. They look like there's an independence. They look like they are all of independent mind. But no, they're in unison. They never say anything. AOC, Bernie, the squad versus what? Nancy Pelosi and Steny Hoyer, that crew. This is not left and right. This is establishment, dare I say, dino Democrat. Never a curse word. Never a curse word, a crossword, nothing. And now today, from every angle, Wall Street Journal, Fox News, National Review, they're coming out. The long knives, they're coming after Trump. Now let me go on the record and say something. As I have said since the beginning, Trump makes so many unforced errors. I have been saying this since 2015, when he crazily descended the escalator at Trump Tower, thinking, I'm going to throw my hat into the ring. I'm going to try to make America great again. I'm going to lose billions of dollars. Subject me, my company, my family, my reputation, my legacy. I'm going to go from the most loved American media, entertainment, social, business figure. loved by everyone, supposedly feeding my insatiable, unquenchable sense of ego. I'm going to go from that to the most loathed, detested, despised pariah in the history of American politics. I'm going to do this because of some sense of service. He should have been committed that moment. And even then, because it was such a fractionalized Republican Party from the Marcos and this and that, even then they couldn't decide. You had this group, it's like a bunch of mean girls, it's like girls or boys or whatever, and like at a school you got the cool guys here and the jocks here and the cheerleaders here and the nerds here, that sort of thing. That's the Republican Party. This completely decentralized, disjointed, dissociated, schizophrenic, backstabbing, vile, loathsome group of people who just believe in something called what exactly? Who get together for their CPAC meetings every year, and they look at you and they say, "Get away! You either pay for the gold Ronald Reagan package or we don't know you." And then you have the vaunted Fox News crowd. Ooh, you're going that. And then, even then, they say, "You're just a Newsmaxer. Oh, you're an OAN." Even then, they relegate. Now, for the Democrats, MSNBC, hey. CNN, hey. The View, hey. Just, they all get along. And now the Republicans, they want Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis is the god. He's the it girl, the it guy. He's the homecoming queen. He's everything. Everybody's dropping that. That's the guy that I want. Really? Hey, Ron, you paying attention to this right now? They love you now. Now, how are you going to do against Gavin Newsom? Do you know what they're going to throw at you? Do you know? Trump went after what? 16? Was it 16? Well, when he first ran, of the best and the brightest of the Republican Party, and absolutely crushed him. And Hillary Clinton. In what some people say was a contested election. Russian interference and all that. I'm just saying, but they're not deniers. I don't know. I can't tell you why that's not a denial, but others will be able to inform you because I can't. Okay, that's that. You talk about sharp elbows. You need to have a battle axe, a club to ward these people up. So now they're going to push. Come on, Ron. You can do it. Come on. Bring your nice family. Come on. Get to the top. Good, you're our favorite now. Now, deliver us, okay? And make sure you keep all of these unhappy, miserable, just completely confused people. Make sure you keep them happy. Keep them happy. And we'll be over here. We're going to watch. Oh, your opponent, Gavin Newsom. You ain't seen what that's going to be. I'm going to say something, and I'm going to say something as a betting person, as Jimmy the Greek, well, bad example, as a somebody who's into game theory. Put your money on Gavin Newsom. In 2024, the reconstituted Republican Party, Democratic Party, the reconstituted world. Yeah. Notice how I hold the globe up. The world. This is going to be like nothing you've ever seen before. You're going to see Gavin Newsom represent not liberals or prototypical, Adlai Stevenson. I'm trying to think of some George McGovern, no, not George McGovern. Kennedy, no. Bill Clinton, no. A case, as we say in law, a case of first impression. You're going to see something you've never seen before. You're going to see a reconstituted, fortified social media platform. A new reconfigured world, perhaps a reset world. A new everything with new issues, the tech sector may have already collapsed by then. Cryptocurrency may go the way of the Edsel. Who knows? New theaters of war, new theaters of concern, hydro-imperialism, new economic aspects, new urban, city, and domestic issues, new social issues, new everything. And you're going to have the entire working left, again, these words don't make any sense, but behind Gavin Newsom, ready for prime time, prototypical cool, so absolutely buffed, glossed, burnished, polished, ready for prime time. And you've got Ron DeSantis, who on the night when he reestablished my native state, of course, there's been no Republican governors, no Bob Martinez, no Claude Kirk, no Jeb Bush, but I digress. But the night, his night, he's ready for his close-up, Mr. DeMille. He's got to read from papers. Doesn't even have the 3 points, the 4 points. He had to have that pithy kind of and we weren't on the vine, we were Andy Devine, or I don't know what the hell he was saying. It's like, that's what that was worth the notes? No speaking from the heart? Now let me say something right now. I don't know what Donald Trump is thinking. You want to announce now? This is Dick Nixon. You don't have Dick Nixon to kick around anymore. You want to get anywhere near this? This is. I know that people think you're just some Trump. No, I've been telling you, I don't understand Trump sometimes. That's the point. But what I do understand, and what I do respect, and what means something to me is loyalty. And what the message is, Democrats, loyal to a fault. You will never, ever hear anything remotely negative about anything involving Biden or Kamala Harris, Karine Jean-Pierre. Nobody. Not the Republicans. So you think about this. Now do me a favor. If you like what I have to say, please like this. If you don't like what I have to say, please like this, because like doesn't really mean you like it. It's just kind of an expression. Subscribe to my channel. Please hit that little bell, because I promise you, what I'm saying, nobody's saying. Got that? Good. Now, I'd be honored if you commented as you see fit.